Would you take a look at that, guys? Yet again, another red day, at least so far today, for the stock market. It's currently about 2:20 p.m., and we have the Russell down 2.5%. We have the NASDAQ down 1.5%, and believe it or not, the Dow is not down that bad today. It's only down 0.4%, as the S&P is down 1%. So we have a wide range here of how, these indexes are going down. We have small caps getting hit. The Dow's not doing that bad. And the VIX, believe it or not, is down as well. The VIX is down 0.25% right now. So we got a lot to break down in this video, guys. We're going to go over the usual, the indexes. We're going to talk about some stocks, and we're going to go over one earnings report. So sit back, relax, cheers, take a sip of your coffee. Do not forget to get your 15 stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit and your 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All of those are linked down below. And let's get right into the video. So check it out, guys. We hit a fresh low on SPY this morning, and we might even take that low out now as I'm making this video, and we'll talk about that here right now. So we hit $373.45. And if you guys have been watching the channel, if you're subscribed to the channel, you would know that we covered this a couple of days ago. I told you guys, if we break 382, 380 in general on SPY, the next gap on the downside was low 370s. And lo and behold, here we are, guys. In fact, my alert is still set at about 370 because I think if that point breaks, which you guys can see, 370 was support in the middle of June for a little bit, early July, middle July. If that point breaks, we're probably going to go and take the low out, or at least test the low, which in this case from the middle of June was $362. So you guys got to realize we've been talking about this, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm just keeping it real. And we're there. And I'm telling you, if 370 breaks on SPY, it is going to get worse. And look at this on the intraday. It's about to test 373.44, which was the low from earlier today, about 3 hours prior to me filming at about 11:15 a.m. on the East Coast. And by the looks of it, guys, what do we have right here? Boom. Descending triangle. This is most likely going to give. We're going to see this break under 373, probably lower 370s, and maybe at some point next week or even tomorrow, for all we know, who knows, we might be going back to that low. 360s, low 360s on SPY on SPY here. It is 100% possible. So let's see on triple Q. Let's pull it up. Triple Q is also at a low right now. It took not the low from the middle of June, but if we pull up the 1 hour chart, let's pull that up. And cheers, by the way, guys. Cheers again. Let me get some coffee. What we're noticing here is today's low, intraday low on triple Q was 278.82. And look at where we are now, guys. We're literally 40 cents away from that point. Now 30 cents away from that point. We're at 279, low 279s. We're probably going to take that intraday low out on triple Q. You'll know by the time you're watching this video. And at that point, if we do start moving down towards, where's the next point? Right here, 277. We're pretty much there. 277 was support end of June into July. If this point breaks, boom, just like that, we're at the lows from the middle of June being just under 270. So I'm telling you guys, triple Q, even though it's oversold right now, pretty oversold, it is approaching a point that buyers might not come in at, for all we know. This could easily break. I mean, it could go under 277 and fill the gap to 270. And at that point, we'd be heavily in need of a relief rally, in my opinion. But who knows? We shall see. We'll see how it plays out. As of now, clearly bears are dominating. And who knows? Maybe we get a relief rally before we even break under 277. Maybe we hit 277, get a little bounce rally to 280, 282, and then we might start going back to test 277. Then we might break it and go to 270. We shall see, guys. Overall, those are some thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you haven't done so already, hit that like button. Let's try to run the likes up on this video. Again, the standard is 100 likes. We got to get 100 likes every video. So make sure you guys run that like button up. And with that being said, let's talk about Darden Restaurants. They reported earnings this morning, and the stock, last I checked, was down a little bit. Yeah, now it's down 5%. So clearly, the ascending triangle didn't play out on Darden, ticker symbol DRI. Go check it out, guys. It didn't play out, but we are not completely, it's not like the pattern has completely collapsed. In fact, we're still in an ascending triangle. If I erase this, let me do that quickly, remove drawing, and if I redraw it, look at that. We're still in an ascending triangle. We're still at a higher low right now. We are just selling off after this earnings report, which we're going to talk about in a second. So for all we know, if we get buyers here in the mid-low 120s, we start moving back up towards 130, 128. If that breaks, all of a sudden, 135 is next, and that's been resistance for a little over a month. And then if 135 were to break, I think Darden's got upside to about 140, followed by 150, and we'll talk about it. Of course, we're going to continue updating, these charts. We're gonna do follow-ups, right? And for the earnings that sent this stock currently down about 5%. Sorry, guys, my voice. I keep Jesus. I don't know what's going on. I got to clear my throat, clearly. So, where was I? Earnings. They reported $1.56 EPS, which came in line with the estimates, and they actually missed on revenue, $2.4 billion versus $2.47 billion. So, in line on EPS, missed on revenue, and I'd say their guidance was pretty decent. They see full year 23 sales at about 10.2 to 10.4 billion. They see same-store sales for full year 23 up 4 to 6%. They see 55 to 60 new restaurants opening in full year 23. And if you guys don't even know what Darden Restaurants, what this company is, well, I guarantee you know what restaurants they actually own. These restaurants include Olive Garden, the Capitol Grill, Seasons 52, Longhorn Steakhouse, Yard House, what else? Eddie V's, that's another one. And I think Bahama Breeze? Bahama Breeze. Is that a drink? Or that might be a drink and a restaurant. I think both. I don't know, guys. But they own a lot of restaurants. And we've talked about them before here on the channel. So this is a company that is kind of under the radar, I'd say. Not a lot of people know about it. I mean, you know those restaurants I mentioned, but you don't know that Darden Restaurants actually owns all of those. I know I didn't know until I figured it out. I'm like, oh, wait, so this company owns this, and this. Holy crap, I go to all these places. I've been to all these places, and I like a lot of these restaurants. It's crazy when you do, dive in and do some more research, right, guys? So they reported earnings, not the best. They missed revenue, in line on EPS, but I'd say guidance is decent. They're still growing. They're opening up stores. They see revenue about in the low mid 10 billions for full year 23. Not too bad, I'd say, for Darden. And other than that, let's see what else is moving today. We have AMC. Holy crap. This is down to the mid sevens, high mid sevens, with $7.73 now, down 10% on the day. So AMC's getting hit. Airbnb's getting hit. So a lot of stocks are just getting, as expected, pummeled right now. GameStop, look at this. GameStop's down 8.5%. Tesla's down. Clearly, it failed at 300. So this goes to show bears are really coming in here on Tesla. But like Darden, the ascending triangle is not quite yet out the window yet for Tesla. We actually, if we get buyers here at about 285, 290, there might be a case for Tesla to start ripping back up to the 300, 310 range, 315. Definitely possible. What else is moving here? Let's see. PayPal's under 90, down 4%. All right, not surprised. Chewy's down. Snowflake is down. But the funny thing is, guys, crazy, Google, Microsoft, Meta, these are green. Isn't that kind of weird? Google's up on the day, also known as Alphabet. This is a big tech company, if you guys didn't know. This is up just slightly over 100. It's almost like this is fighting to hold above $100 up on the day. What else do we have? Microsoft, right? This is at what, 240 right now, holding up 0.5% on the day. Pretty solid. You can't complain there. What else? Meta's up on the day too, which I got to buy more Meta, guys. I just realized it's at 142 now. It might be time to pick up a little bit more Meta. So this is a very interesting day. It's a lot of, not really a lot of volatility. That's another interesting thing. And we have a lot of red without the volatility. And oil, let's see what oil's doing. This is down just ever so slightly, it looks like. Actually, now it's up. Last I checked, it was down. But Now it's up 0.6. It's kind of teeter-tottering in the, mid-low 80s. What's it going to do? I think, eventually by the looks of it, oil is going to collapse under 80 in the very, very short term. And I will make a video about oil in the very short term here. I have to do that. And I've said it before. I'm not an expert on oil, energy stocks in general. I mean, I do have exposure. I've made money there. I've traded these a bunch. But I wouldn't say I'm an expert. But I am going to make a video on what's going on with oil right now, why the price has come down a lot. And, we're going to break down the charts a bit further and see where we could be headed and kind of what I'm looking at, what I'm doing with my oil position. Because if you didn't know, I still own XLE. XLE is an energy ETF. I haven't talked about it in a while, but I still own this. I'm still up, and I'm collecting good old dividends from XLE. So I guess that's it. That's a good spot to end off this quick little midday. Actually, now it's a late day update video. So I'll see you later, guys. If you enjoyed this one, hit the like button, subscribe, join my Patreon if you want. That's linked down below. I post all my moves there in real time, exclusive content. You get more access to me throughout the day. And you could also get 15 stocks from Moomoo, each up to $2,000, and 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All of those are linked down below. And just know, guys, all those links help out the channel. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers. Peace out.